nuts! Welcome to Mafia Land, a 10-acre content creation mecca located 2 hours north of Los Angeles. I wanted to test the Amazon hand controls against my hand controls that I have installed in my Jeep. So I decided to make a racetrack. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little worried about how rocky this entire place is. Like, the amount of debris is ridiculous. So I'm gonna have to get a little creative and find an area that's gonna be suitable for a little racetrack. Check it out. There was another Mafia member out here. What up? Oh shit! Hit this little bump. Oh my god! This is fucking dope. These flimsy metal pieces of junk are the Amazon hand controls you can get for about 200 bucks. They're decent. I mean, they do the job in the case of an emergency, but honestly would not recommend. I am personally a big fan of the hand controls that I have installed in my vehicle, and they are a push rock system. So what's that mean is I push for brake and I rock for acceleration. The Amazon controls are pull for acceleration and push for brake. So it's definitely going to be a lot getting used to. Also, if you notice, these hand controls are mounted in place. They're not going to go anywhere with this bumpy ride. These, I'm going to have to kind of rest on my leg or use this strap to wrap it around the steering wheel. First impressions, not as bad as I thought. Very sloppy. Very, very, very sloppy. I will say that this is not as good as my permanent hand controls, but these are doing the job. I mean, my buddy Brandon said he's had these in Lambos before, so I need to stop being so picky about what I'm actually rolling on. But, you know, I'm definitely used to my hand controls way more than I'm used to these. But, you know, if I had rented a side-by-side or anything else along those lines, you know, or even a rental car, or even if this was my mom's car and I had just been, you know, injured, this would not be too big of an issue. You know, honestly, guys, this is not as bad. I mean, it's sloppy. It's sloppy. It's not as tight. You can tell the laps are not as good as they should be right now. I can't believe I'm getting this done on some temporaries. Wow. Wow. This is a whole lot of fun. Ooh. Yeah. I don't know if I'd feel cool with these. I'd be more sketched than a regular road than I am the fact that I'm on dirt. Silty bit. Well, let's go, baby! The temporary hand controls were not as bad and as clunky as I thought, but they are definitely sloppy and not something I would trust on the main road for long periods of time. My hand controls are gonna be Glasses Richard hand controls, okay? Smooth and the drifty, easier on the brake and the silty, better on the acceleration. Through the wobbles, I don't feel like these temporary controls are bashing me in the knee. This one is so significantly plugged in to the infrastructure of the car that I feel like I can get more speed. I'm more confident in my braking. That was nice and loud. Whoa! Bumpy bit. And I'm hooning extra hard right now. I'm out of breath. Woo! The permanently installed hand controls, I feel a lot more secure. There's a lot more throttle response and just general like toughness and rigidity behind those gas and brake movements.